Hare Krishna, everyone. Am I audible? Show me a thumbs up if I'm audible. Okay. I think my light is a little dim today. Okay, you just have to bear with this. So, how are you all? We're meeting after quite some time, right? Last week, I think a different ma'am took classes for you. So, how was it so far? You can unmute yourselves and tell me. Anyone wants to share? Anyone? Because I am meeting you all after quite some time, so I just want like kind of like what you did in your previous class. We'll start the session with the naam jap like we every time we do, but we'll just wait for a few more to join. Until then, if you all could just tell me what you did in your previous classes, previous Bhagavad Gita classes. Ritika, would you like to tell me, since I see your video is on?
Ma'am, as like my exams are going on, so I was not available most of the classes, but I watched the recordings and we learned about the cow production part two, and yeah, that's all I could remember.
Okay, all right. And Shri Charan, will you also tell me what you did in your Bhagavad Gita class?
Ma'am, we learn more about Miss Level 1, ma'am.
Oh,
All topics we had covered, ma'am.
okay. So it was a revision, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I think, yeah, we can now begin. Okay. We'll start with Nam Jap. Okay. Hare Krishna, Mahamantra, and then we will start with today's topic. Okay. So those who want to do with the beads, you can grab your beads. Okay. And the others, you can close your eyes. Okay. And do it on mute. Everyone should participate. Okay. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा हरे राम राम हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्णा राम राम कृष्णा हरे हरे. Okay, so we can start. Others also, you can switch on your videos. Today I can see very few of you have switched on. Earlier than almost everyone would switch on the videos, right? Bhargava, you're traveling. Okay. So it's nice to see you all after so long. Others also, can you switch on your videos? Then I'll forget, I'll forget how you all look. Okay. Yeah. So, ma'am told me that you all had revisions, and yeah, and like Shri Charan also told you all had done revisions in your previous two sessions of Bhagavad Gita, right? The last week and There was a few shlokas also which you had again revised. So before we begin with today's session, anyone, any shloka that you want to recite, like at least two, three of you, okay, you can recite, and then we will begin with today's session. Yes, we can start with Ritika.
Ma'am, I want to recite this shloka.
Mhm.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्.
Hari bol. Bhargav, however, your hand was raised. Yeah, you can also recite Bhargava.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Hari bol. Shri Charan.
Ma'am, can I have the Dhritarashtra?
Okay.
धृतराष्ट्रवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे संवेदायुष्टवः मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव किम् अकुर्वत सञ्जय.
Hari bol. Sandvika.
नैनं छिन्दति शस्त्रं नैनं छिन्दति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावका नाचैनं क्लेन्दन्ति आपो न शोषयति मारुतः.
Hari bol. Rudransh.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुत्सवः मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव किं कुर्वत सञ्जय.
Hari bol. So he's your brother along with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what's his name?
Vishank.
Okay, and you are Rudransh, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Then from you can edit your name as Rudransh and Vishal. Okay, so that we can mark the attendance for both, na? So Vishal, would you also like to recite?
Shank.
Vishank. Chappu Vishank.
Ma'am, this is my first year.
No,
Vishal.
ma'am, this is my first day, ma'am.
Okay, it's your first day. All
Yeah.
right. Welcome to Geeta Quest. So you can edit the names, na, if the attendance has to be marked. Ashika Shri Anand. I think you're joined. Okay, and what's your name?
Ashika.
Ashika. Okay. Yes, Ashika.
नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैत्र क्रीडयन्ति यापो न शोषयति मारुतः.
Hari bol. It's very nice. It's nice to see that you all are learning your shlokas. So Arya, you can.
Can I say?
Yes, Arya.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाचः धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे संवेदायुत्सवः मामका पाण्डवश्चैव किम कुर्वत सञ्जय.
Hari bol.
Ma'am, my little sister is also coming today.
Okay, nice. Hello. Okay, so last we will take it from Piyusha, Gitika. Okay, then we can begin today's session. You can switch on your video also, Piyusha and Gitika.
धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेदायुत्सवः मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव किम कुर्वत सञ्जय.
Okay, Hari bol. So I hope all the other shlokas also, okay? We had discussed a number of shlokas, right? So you all are learning them, okay? You know the meanings and also the topics which we have covered so far, okay? We have covered a number of topics. So, if today we will be like starting a new topics, but remember the concepts of your previous topics also, okay? Like of soul, meditation, karma, okay? Ghost, all these topics that we have covered, right? So keep the concepts in your mind and we will be moving further. So I can't pronounce your name. It's written in Bengali. Yeah, you can speak. What's your name?
I'm Joshit.
Oh, you're Joshit. Yeah, I remember now. So you can edit your name.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we'll begin with today's session. Okay. So today's topic. Okay. Remember, I had spoken this term moksh, okay, and it's a term I think which you all have heard, right? Moksh. It's many of you, people's name also. It's moksh. So today, now you tell me before I tell you, what is moksh. You tell me what is your understanding about moksh. What's the English translation of moksh? Yes, Shri Charan. Yes, Rishan, you're under unmute. You can say.
Ma'am, means we will be become distant from the birth and death, ma'am.
Yes, we will be free from the cycle of birth and death. And what is it called in English? Can you try, Joshit?
Ma'am,
Yeah. What is what is moksha? What do we call it in English?
escaping from birth and death.
Okay. We won't use the term escaping. Okay, it's liberation. Okay, we liberate ourselves. We free ourselves from the cycle of birth and death. Okay, because if we are escaping, it means we are running away from something. But we are not running away from this. We are freeing ourselves. Okay, from the cycle of birth and death. Why this? Why we need to free ourselves? That you will understand. Okay, and how we will, we will be free from the cycle of birth and death. That is entirely moksha. Okay, Ritika, do you also want to add something?
Ma'am, it's also said liberation, other word salvation.
Yeah, you can also say salvation. Yes, that's like complete samadhi that we say, right? Yeah. Arya,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, your hand was raised. You also want to add something?
Oh, I sorry, I forgot to
Okay.
close.
Okay, so now we will continue. Okay, Vichri Charan, you want to add something?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, say.
Ma'am, why we need to attain moksha means, ma'am? Because if we
Why
started a new life, why
why
means, ma'am?
we
If we
need to
start,
attain moksha?
yes, ma'am. Means
Yes, that is what
if
we
we
will
start,
understand. We will be understanding this. Okay, in today's session we will be understanding why we need to attain more, what is moksha, how to attain it. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen. Yep, my screen is visible, right? It's okay. Okay, so it starts with a shloka. Okay, so there is a shlok in chapter 8, okay, verse 15 of Bhagavad Gita, which says, Mam upatya punarjanma dukyalam ashashvatam na punyavati mahatatma samsiddhim paranman gatha. Okay, so here in this shlok, the two words now which you need to which is of importance here is dukyalam and ashashvatam. Okay, the translation of this is dukyalam means miseries. Okay, duk, it comes from the word duk. Okay, and ashashvatam means temporary. So, what is this shlok telling us? It's saying that after attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world, which is full of miseries, because they have attained the highest perfection. So, in this shlok, God is addressing this world that we live in. It's called material world. Okay, there are two worlds. We have the material world and the spiritual world. Our goal is that we have to go to the spiritual world, which is moksha. Once you reach the spiritual world, you don't come back from there. Okay, so he has addressed the material world as dukyalam. Okay, like we have for schools we say vidyalaya. Okay, so dukyalam, it's for this world, for the material. Why? Because it is a world of miseries. Okay, why? Because see, at any level, okay, right, if you are a child, if you are a teenager, even if you are an adult, we have our own kind of problems, right? Be it big or small. It's not like nobody has problems, miseries in life. So in this world you have to experience miseries. Okay, and this world is temporarily. Why? Everything is temporary, right? uh, we come here, we go. It's this life is not forever. Okay, trees, plants, whatever we see around us, animals also, nothing is permanent in this world. Okay, and God is saying that after attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion, who follow the path of devotion, they never return. Okay, they do not return to this temporary world, which is full of miseries. Because why? They have attained the highest perfection. So once you have qualified, okay, like suppose if you want to go to a certain institution or you want to go to your next standard, you have to qualify, right? You have to clear the exams. If you are in class 5 right now, you want to go to class 6, then you'll have to clear the exams. The similar way, if you are in this world and you have to go to the next to the spiritual world, there are certain qualifications, okay, which is needed in devotion, in spirituality. Then only you can go to that world. Okay, so God is saying once you have attained that highest perfection, you come to my world, and which is not temporary. Okay, and there are no miseries in the spiritual world. Okay, so This is what is moksha, okay, going to the spiritual world, liberation. Now, before I move further, before I tell you, what according to you, all tell me, okay, what according to you are there are like few problems, okay, four problems which no one can escape. Everyone has to go through these four problems, okay. So you, one by one, you'll tell me what you think are those four problems, which is irrespective, which is not biased. It happens to everyone, okay, be it animal, plant, be it a male, female, child, old age, or adults, everyone, it happens. There are four problems which are common to everyone, which no one can escape. So anyone wants to try what these four problems can be? Shri Charan, you want to try?
Ma'am, the four problems, ma'am. One
Hmm?
is
What do you think are those four problems and no one can escape? Everyone faces it. Be it a happy person,
bad
sad
karma, ma'am.
person, but they face this problem.
Moods, ma'am. Moods
Moksha.
like bad mood. No, ma'am. The four problems, ma'am.
Okay, but I just want you all to guess what these four problems can be. Okay, Joshit.
Death.
Yes, death is one. Very correct. That is one answer. Of the four problems, one is death. Jatin.
Mom, I know only one.
Okay, you can say.
Karma.
Karma. Okay, karma is not a problem. Karma is a concept. Okay, karma is like actions, but I'm asking about problems. Okay, what four problems or miseries you can say, like everyone has to face. Okay, it is common to everyone. So the four problems, like Joshi told, one is death. Okay, okay, I'll give last chance to Piyusha and Gitika, then I will tell you all what the four problems are. Yes, Piyusha?
Fever.
Huh?
Fever.
Okay, fever. So we can bring that under disease. Okay, so disease. Second problem which everyone faces are diseases. Okay, and the other two, so we'll see, it's written here, okay, in chapter 13 verse 19. The four problems, the four real problems of life are birth, disease, aging, and death. Okay, these are the four problems which are real problems. Okay, everyone faces other problems, like, okay, we have exam stress, we have this, that, but these are four real problems of life. Okay, and it is common to everyone. Now, see, death, aging, disease, we somehow understand that these are problems. But birth, like, we celebrate birth, right? When someone is born in a family, we celebrate it. Like, why is it a problem then? Because, see, when a person is born, the process of birth is not very easy. It is very painful, very, very painful. For the mother, we all know that, yes, the mother goes through pain. Okay. But the child also, when the child is inside the womb for 9 months, okay, the child is there, the child is not in a very comfortable situation. Okay, first of all, the child is, it's upside down. Okay, the head, it's downwards, and right, the child's position, it's upside down. And there are number of insects, small small insects, like body worms, that are, which keeps biting the child, okay, the baby. And then a lot of things, the baby is completely dependent upon the mother for nutritions. Okay, whatever the mother's mood is, however it is, it affects the baby. So the baby and the mother is also, in those 9 months, the mother is also in a very uncomfortable situation, but the baby also faces a lot of things. Okay, it cannot move its hands, it has so, limited space to move, and it tells God, it's like this, saying that, please take me out, take me out of the womb, then I will come out, and I will uh, I will worship you, I will do devotional activities. So birth in itself is also a very, it is painful. Okay, and next, diseases, we all know, diseases, we know, no one wants to, it comes from the, when we say disease, it's the opposite of ease. Okay, you just add this to it, so it's a disease, means absence of easiness. Okay, it's something you do not feel good that time. When if like Piyusha and Gitika said, fever, it's a small disease there. If you're having fever, you don't feel like doing, you're not feeling good that time. If you have big diseases also, like, suppose cancer, people have tuberculosis, other diseases. So, and some, some are born with some kind of diseases, so this is also a real problem of life. Okay, and These are just examples. Yes, like pandemics and etc. We had COVID-19 also. So these are examples, like these are things which are, we are discussing problems which are common to everyone. First, we discussed birth and then disease. Okay. Yeah. And then the third is aging. Okay, old age. Now, old age is also a problem. Okay, why? Because see, if you will have elderly people in your family, even if they're fit and fine, by God's grace, if they do not have any disease, but old age in itself, it's not a very comfortable stage of life. Like here in this picture, you will see someone asked an old lady, describe what old age is. How does a person feel when he or she is old? She said, put cotton in your ears and pebbles in your shoes, pull on rubber gloves, smear Vaseline over your glasses. There you have it, instant old age. Meaning, when someone is old, it's the hearing becomes weak, the vision also becomes weak. Okay, walking also, for us it's a normal activity, right? But walking also, it becomes such a problem. Okay, so old age in itself is also a problem. Okay, and the last we all know, which is death. Death is also something which is inevitable and which is common to everyone. So these are the four problems of life. Okay, we are discussing the four real problems of life which is common to everyone, and no one can escape these four problems. Okay, only old age. Okay, only old age is one problem, which if someone dies at a very young age, then old age is the problem which, okay, that person does not face that. But these are the four real problems of life. Okay, till everyone is with me? We are discussing these problems because we are understanding this world. Our material world, it has miseries in it. No matter what, if you're born in a rich family or a poor family, but these problems everyone faces, right? Now, it's also said that at the time of death, the pain that that the pain that a person feels, it's equivalent to around 40,000 scorpions biting you. Okay, that is the pain that a person goes through. That is why we have survival instinct in us. Okay, because our soul has gone through that pain, that pain of experiencing around 40,000 scorpions biting. That is why we have, it does not want to experience that pain again. That is why when anything happens which is not safe for us, we have a survival. Every living being, you will see, have a survival instinct in them, right? It's because of that fear which the person has experienced. Okay, the the pain of death. Okay, so these were the four these were the problems, okay, that we've discussed, the four problems of life, four real problems. What are they? Birth, disease, aging, and death. Everyone is following me till here? You can show me a thumbs up. Okay. And these problems, they come, they come for once and for all, for everyone. Now, moving on. Okay, we will be discussing about miseries of life, which we also address them as kalesh. Okay, now what is the difference between the four problems that we discussed and the three miseries? Okay, we will be discussing three miseries. The difference is that the four problems, those are common to everyone. Okay, it happens, like birth, death, old age, and disease. But kalesh is something, miseries are something which may differ. It may differ for person to person. It may be different for me. It may be different for Shricharan. It may be different for Joshit. It may be different for Gitika and Piyusha. Okay, so this differs. Okay, now the first kalesh or the first misery. Okay, the first bifurcation is, it is adhyatmic klesh. Okay, this is something which is caused by your own body and mind. Okay, your own body and mind. Example like stress, depression. Okay, you here the person is suiciding. So these are things which happen by your own body. It happens by yourself. Okay, no one else is bringing this problem in your life. Okay, and then we have adhi bhautik klesh. This is the which is brought by other people in our lives, by other living entities. It can be an insect, it can be another like an animal, like you can see snake here, mosquitoes, or it can be by another person, like see the person is stealing something from him, or if a person is beating someone. This is what adhi bhautik klesh, meaning misery which is brought to you by someone else, by another living entity. Okay, following? And the third type of misery is adhi devik klesh. These are your natural calamities which happens by nature, like earthquake, volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, etc., drought, landscape. These are the natural calamities one. So don't get confused, okay? We discussed about 4 real problems, and now we're discussing about 3 miseries of life, okay? The 3 miseries, I'll repeat again. These are your adhyatmik klesh, okay? And then we have adhi bhautik klesh and adhi daivik klesh, okay? So why see, our topic is moksha, but why we are discussing miseries first? Because we need to understand that why we want to attain moksha, okay? Like the reason, what is the necessity, what is the urgency that one should attain moksha is because, see, you look at the world, okay? It is not such a comfortable place, right? We are surrounded by problems and miseries, so you want to be free from this cycle, right? You want to free your soul from this cycle of experiencing these problems and miseries. So that is why we discuss the problems here, okay? Yes, now following we'll be having, so yeah, this is now one who perceives birth, death, old age, and disease as real problems is in knowledge, okay? So a person, now you all know this. What are the 4 real problems of life? It is birth, death, old age, and disease. So now you know that, small problems that we have, sometimes we're like, we cry over little things, but once you understand that, no, this problem is fine, but the 4 real problems of life, okay, are birth, death, old age, and disease. So if you have this knowledge, you are wise, you are sensible, because these are the 4 real problems. The rest are all still manageable, okay? Now human beings can develop the reasoning power to ask questions like, why am I suffering? Okay, we have this ability. Now, okay, fine, these miseries are there, but what is the reason that I am suffering? Okay, why do I have to face these things? And the world, like I told you, yeah, it is a dukyalam and ashashvatam, meaning it's a place full of miseries, and ashashvatam meaning it is temporary. Now there, another question that we might ask ourselves is that, why did God create such a messy place then? Okay, we till now we're discussing that the world is like this, the world is like that, miseries, problems. Then what was the point of creating? We could have created a beautiful place for everyone to stay, right, where everyone would be happy, jolly, no miseries, no problems. But now the reason for this is story which I'll tell you first, okay? The story of a father and a son. Let me just see where the slide is. Okay, so there's a story first, I'll tell you, okay? So see, now there is a father. He's a very rich father, okay? He's a millionaire father, and he has a family, okay? His family is there. He has a son also. Now in the family, what happens in his house, everything happens according to him, okay? Because since he has made the house, okay, he takes the decisions in the house. He takes whatever decision is right for the son, okay? What decisions are right for his wife, he take those decisions. He take care of the food, okay, of whatever necessities are needed. Now the child sees, okay, and in the neighborhood also, everyone, they all, they respect each other. So the father is also respected, and if anything is needed, the son has to take permission, okay, from the father. So the son sees that, I want to live free. I don't want this, I want to live away from my father. Like, I want to be independent, okay? I want to make my own decisions, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like obeying him, and I don't want to be under him. So what does the son do? The son runs away from the house, okay? Now the father, he tells him a lot. He tells him that, see, under me in this house you're safe, okay? You have safety, you can do whatever you want, you can eat whatever you want, you can do whatever you want, okay? You live here like, you're a boss, so this is your house, it's your area. Now you'll go out, who will take care of your food, okay? Who will look after you? But the son is like, no, 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 I want to be independent, I will go away, okay? So the son goes away. Now the father, whatever he could do, okay, whatever little arrangements he could do, he used to, without the son knowing, he would help him in some way or the other, okay, some way, like, through indirect means. So this story, why am I telling you, you have to relate the story to yourselves. We have our ultimate, our godfather, who is our father. God is our father, right? Krishna. So what we also, he's the supreme soul, okay? And we were all once his part, okay? We were a part of the supreme soul, but we also had this desire inside us that no, I want to be an independent soul. I want to live separate. I want to be independent. I want to make my own decisions. So we, because of our own will, because of our own will, we are here in this material world. It's not like we were sent, okay? Just like in the story, the father did not send the son that, okay, go away from my house. It was the son's decision to go. In a similar way, it was our decision to come here because we had this desire in us, okay? Because of ego, we had learned about ego, remember? Because of ego, okay, we had this thing that the I factor in us, that I want to be independent. I want someone to listen to me, okay? I don't want to obey someone. So because of that, we are here today, okay? And in order to go back, we need to understand, we will see in this place. Now we can see in the material world, everything is not as comfortable as it used to be in the spiritual world. So once we will be experiencing these miseries, all these, we will be enlightening, we will be following our devotional practices. See, if we will be facing miseries and problems in life, then only we will move towards devotional activities, right? So it's all, like a path. So if we are enlightened enough, we are wise enough, then we will be attaining moksha. We will go back to our God's place, to our original homes, from where we originally came. Okay, you're following? So soul changes body. Yeah, this is something which you all know, okay? When a person dies, the soul changes bodies, and this is decided by your karma and your desires. So there are around 84 lakh species, okay? And these are the bifurcations: 9 lakh aquatics, 20 lakh trees, 11 lakh insects and reptiles, 10 lakh birds, 30 lakh animals, 4 lakh human beings, okay? Human beings, 4 lakh, meaning, we can say here, like, we have Europeans, we have Australians, we have Asians. So that kind of bifurcation, okay? Humans also, we are of different types, right? Now there is a, yes, there is one more. This is, this was said by Adi Shankaracharya, okay? He told, okay, this is something which was written by him. He told, "Oh Murari," Murari meaning Lord Krishna, "I am repeatedly tossed in the waves of birth and death. I am made to be born again and again and made to die again and again. In this way, I have been occupying the wombs of millions of mothers. Please kindly shower your merciful grace upon me and deliver me from this ocean of nescience." So what is Adi Shankaracharya? He's telling in this, okay, he had written this originally in Sanskrit. This is the translation. He's telling Lord Krishna that, I am just, tossing. I'm tossing in the waves, like waves. He is addressing this cycle as waves, okay? Like there is birth, then there is death. So it's like waves, okay? And I'm repeatedly tossing there. Once I'm being born, occupying the wombs of millions of mothers, meaning sometimes I am born, as a human. So a human mother, sometimes as an insect, maybe. So insect, I'm there in the womb of an insect. So he's saying I'm passing, okay? But now I'm tired of this, okay? Please kindly shower your merciful glance upon me and deliver me, free me from this cycle of birth and death, okay? Purpose of life, okay? So the spiritual world, okay, that I'm talking about, the spiritual world, what is it called at? It is known as Vaikund, okay? Vaikund, or we also call it as Golok, okay? This is where God stays, where we originally came from, okay? And what is the description of the spiritual world? We just saw the description of the material world, okay? To draw a comparison, we saw that the material world, how is it? There are problems, there are miseries in this. 4 real problems, 3 miseries. Miseries were divided into 3 categories. But the spiritual world, it is blissful, okay? Eternal. See, another differentiation, the material world was temporary, but the spiritual world is eternal, okay? It has no ending, no beginning. Means it is permanent, okay? It is free from inventory, meaning it is free from all kinds of miseries, okay? There, it's only like there are no miseries in this spiritual world, okay? It's our eternal home where we all originally belong, okay? We all originally belong to our spiritual world because our souls have come from there, okay? Remember in the soul session, we discussed that I am not this body, I am a soul. So your soul must have come from somewhere, right? It came from the spiritual world. Okay. Now, so the material world, in order to make you understand better, what we can do is the material world, it can be compared to hospital. Hospital, how? Now see, when you become sick, okay, when you have any kind of disease, and where do you go? You go to a hospital to do what? Not to just lie down there and have a picnic, or just to you go there to become okay again, right? So in the same way, we have come to this material world not to just have do time pass, or just some like just do time pass and go away. We have come here so that because our soul, it was conditioned. Soul was conditioned. Do you understand the meaning of this term, conditioned? Because our soul was pure in the beginning, right? But it became conditioned. It became conditioned, meaning a little, it started having ego, it started having desires. Okay, so it became conditioned. So we have come to this world, to the material world, to cleanse it again. Okay, for the cleaning process, so that we can become pure again. Just like we go to a hospital to become fit again, we were unfit, so to become fit again. So in the same way, we have come to the material world to become clean, pure souls again, so that we can go back to our real home. Okay, and it is needed. Some, see, for few people, the life on earth also is very nice. They say like, it's very nice, I have no problems. There are few people, and it's good. It's, they are getting the results of their good karmas, that they did not do anything bad, so that is why they are not experiencing anything bad. But the problem with staying in the material world is you will keep building karmas. Even if you build good karma, you will again have to take birth. That means again, make your soul go through that process of birth, painful death. What is the point, right? So instead of that, what we should do, we should do a karma, remember, so that no there will be no bondages. We will be free from all bondages. We will have no balance, and then we can be going back to the spiritual world. So you're understanding that why we come to this material world? To cleanse our soul. Okay. Yes, another description of the spiritual world now. See, we have understood the material world so much. Now let's understand the spiritual world more. That supreme abode of mind. Now, this is not something which I am telling you, or someone else, or this PPT. This is from chapter 15, verse 16. God Himself, He is saying that supreme abode of mind is not illuminated by the sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Those who reach it never return to this material world. So God Himself, okay, He's telling this, okay, He's claiming that supreme abode, meaning abode means house, okay, abode means place, it means house. So that supreme abode of mine, my house, is not illuminated meaning it's not lightened. So we don't need the sun or the moon for the light, to brighten it. It is also not by fire or electricity. Okay, these things are not needed there. And if you reach there once, you do not come back again. Okay, so this is what God Himself, He claims about the spiritual world. Further, He says, after thus traveling all over the universes, they also entered into the spiritual sky, for they were freed from all material contamination. In the spiritual sky, there are spiritual planets known as Vaikunt, which are the residents of Supreme Personality of Godhead and His pure devotion, and are worshipped by the residents of all the material planets. Okay? It's understandable, right? Like I told you, the name of the supreme planet is Vaikunt. Okay? And God Himself resides there. And once you attain moksha, you reach Vaikunt. Okay? In the Vaikunt planets is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the original person and who can be understood through the Vedic literature. He is full of the uncontaminated mode of goodness, with no place for passion or ignorance. He contributes religious progress for the devotees. So, like, see, if you are in Vaikunt, even your surroundings, because like I told you, you need to qualify, right? Just like in your classes, in order to reach to a higher standard, you qualify. In order to reach Vaikunt also, what is the qualification that you need? You need to be in the mode of goodness, in sattva gun, right? See, he is full of uncontaminated mode of goodness, so you have to be in sattva gun in order to reach there. Okay, see, like these are few pictures here. Everyone is happy, jolly. Okay. Okay, yes, this was the picture that I was looking for that time, the slide. I remember I told you the story. So we are like the lost son of a millionaire father. Okay, like the son, he ran away from the house. Okay, why? Because he wanted to be independent. So we have to revive our eternal relationship with the Father God to become truly happy. Now that son, do you think now after running away from his father, he is truly happy? No, right? He went away because for a minute he thought that no, I am, I am with staying under my father. Like he did not that time, value the things that the father was giving, right? The care, the protection. He thought that he is better off alone. So he got a chance to be alone also, but how will he be truly happy once he is back to his father's home, right? So similarly, okay, through this example, just keep yourself in the son's place and keep God in the father's place. So similarly, we also right now we are here, okay, due to some desires and some karmas of ourselves, and once but how will we truly be happy once we have got once we are back to our original home, okay? Yeah, so we suffer the threefold miseries. What are the threefold miseries I just told you? Okay, the three types of miseries, okay, and the four real problems of life due to acting sinfully against God's laws, just like a mischievous child who leaves the safe custody of the parents. So the reason why we suffer this is because of our own our own decisions only, our own desires, okay? And what do we have to do? It's not like, okay, now you have done that mistake, so forever stay here. No, it's not like that. We are given this opportunity that we can revive, we can again rebuild this relationship of ours with God and Father, and then again go back to our home, okay? So we are like the lost son of a billionaire father. See, the spiritual world versus material world. Material world is a perverted reflection of the spiritual world, okay? It's just a reflection. Imagine if whatever we see around us is a reflection, then how beautiful, how nice the real thing might be, because what we are living in right now is just a reflection of the spiritual world, okay? Yes, few other examples also here. It's just a reflection. Real mango, imitation mango. Like you must have terms, you must have heard terms like maya, illusion. All this is an illusion, okay? Our material body is a bad copy of our spiritual body, okay? Now, yeah, we still have time. So see, moksha is a practical and approachable. Now some of us might be thinking that moksha, like it's such a difficult thing, like how will we be able to attain it? And but it is very practical and it is approachable. It is not something like rocket science, and we'll not be able to do. Like there are few examples here. Dhruv Maharaj, okay, he was just a 5-year-old child, he got moksha, okay? A woman cursed by her husband, Ahalya, if you've heard the story of Ahalya. Have you heard the story of Ahalya? Okay, yeah, so she attained moksha, okay? And then moksha, yeah, there are few other examples also of Garur, okay? Then yeah, this was of Kevat. This is the story of Kevat. Yes, this is types of yoga we will discuss tomorrow. Yeah, till here. So this was about moksha. Okay, we understood that why we need to attain moksha. We need to attain moksha because we need to free ourselves from this cycle of birth and death. Okay, and why we need to free ourselves? Because we have seen, okay, why we are here. We're just being here to clean our souls. Okay, we are going through the miseries, through the sufferings, so that we understand this is not where we belong. If you will be very comfortable here, you won't feel like going back to your own real world, right? So that is why we go through all these things, okay? Now, yeah, you can ask me if you have any doubts regarding today's session. We can take the doubts. We'll start with Joshit.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
the world Vaikunta belongs to an what god, ma'am?
It belongs to Krishna,
Yes, ma'am.
okay? Yes, Vishang and Rudransh.
Yes, ma'am. Rishank went because his daddy wants to call him, so he needs one doubt,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay,
He needs
okay,
one doubt, ma'am.
okay. So he can tell his doubt when he's back, or he can drop in the chat box now.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah. Sanvika.
And what is the meaning of nausea?
Nausea is like, it's like fever only, but that time your nose and everything is blocked and you also feel very weak. That's nausea. It's a disease. Yes, Jatin.
Ma'am, but I've heard that Vaikuntha is the abode of Vishnu.
Yes, you can see Vishnu is the like supreme god. We say Krishna, right? We say Krishna. So you can say Vishnu, like for Vaikunt, yeah, you can say Vishnu. I say Krishna because, for me, supreme god is Krishna. So that's why.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So like other gods also, like if someone follows Shiva, so Shiva has a different planet, Lord Ram has a different planet. It's not like, but Krishna, Vishnu, that it's Vaikunt. So if you have attained moksha, whichever god you follow, you reach that place. So our main goal here is that we need to reach back to our spiritual world. Okay, irrespective the planet. Okay, it can be Vaikunt. Vaikunt is Lord Krishna's planet, and if you are following Lord Shiva, Lord Ram, or any other god, you will reach that respective planet. But the main goal is you should reach the spiritual world and you should not be in the material world. Okay. Uh, Rishank, you're back. Yeah.
Ma'am, how can moksha be caused?
How can moksha be
Caused.
caused?
How can we
Like, how
attain?
can we get it? How can we attain moksha? Okay, so how we can attain moksha? See, like what we are doing right now, we by following devotional activity, by cleaning our souls. Okay, our souls are contaminated right now. Okay, when if you are in the material world, means the soul is contaminated. So you have to uncontaminate it. And how do we make it pure again? By doing simple. If you have not attended the session of types of modes, right, of sattva gun, so basically you have to be in the mode of goodness to attain moksha. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hare-
Hare Krishna. Yes, ma'am, you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am. Just wanted to make a small announcement regarding test. So I hope you all have given your test, and if not, then please do give your test. Abhiniti, are you there? Like, has your problem solved? Hare Krishna, Abhiniti. Okay, someone's still facing an issue, then please feel free to reach out to me over WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, ma'am. Yes. I see that Bhargava and Sanvika, you had answered in the chat box also, right? Yeah, regarding the real problems. So, yes, Joshit, your question?
Ma'am,
Hmm?
which world is belongs to Shiva, ma'am? Lord
Yeah, those
Shiva.
names, I don't know the names since I follow Lord
Ma'am,
Krishna. So I know
if it's a Kailash, ma'am.
it can be like if you want the specific name, na, then I will get it researched and then I'll tell you. But what I'm
Yes, ma'am.
telling you that it's not like if you're following a certain deity at home, you can continue following. It's not like you have to follow Lord Krishna only. It's just that your activities, your karmas should be good. Okay.
Okay,
So,
ma'am.
and regarding the name of the world, that I will tell you. I'll have to research on that. Any more questions? How was the session today? It was good. But today, very less people, have switched on the videos. Like, it feels like, okay, all right. So, yeah, if you have any doubts, anything, later also, if it comes up, you can message, okay? And like ma'am said regarding the test, you have to give your tests, okay? And yeah, that was the session then for today. We have quite ended it quite fast. Ma'am, any more announcements so we can end?
Just like it's 2 more weeks left, like this week and another 2 more weeks to complete your whole Gita course. So participate with more enthusiasm and participate on regular basis. Okay, it's just only 2 weeks left, so we all can like be active, switch on your videos, and interact as much as possible. Okay, that's it. So
Okay.
Hare Krishna, we will end the session. Thank you for joining. Thank you,
Hare
ma'am.
Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.